Hey guys, it's been the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I wanted to share something with you that is really fun for me and just explain to you how much I absolutely love US currency. And so I've got two $2 bills, two silver certificates here that are lots of fun to look at, and they're also lots of fun to collect. So let's take a closer look at just the details here. And the notes are very different and yet similar at the same time. So let's just look at the beautiful script on here and take a close look. Of course, these are silver certificates, both of them, and so they say silver certificate at the top. But look at the details here with this two silver certificate, $2, 222. There's just so many twos on this thing, but that whole border just keeps going. And then you look at the detail in the shadowing of the lettering here. This certifies that there have been deposited in the treasury of the, is there an of in there? Yeah, of the United States, two silver dollars payable to the bearer on demand, Washington, D.C. To the bearer on demand. And then the seal, this is the big brown seal version. There's a small red seal version of this as well. And then on these, there's some different signature combinations. So this here is Rosecrans. I'm going to say their names all wrong. And then who's that? Houston? Houston, we have a problem. I'll double check those for you. And look at this little Bureau of Engraving and Printing stamp in the center of this design here. That's super fun. And then again, you've got a real nice two. Like I said, lots of twos. And what's interesting to me about this note also is, of course, this fine-looking gentleman here, very military-looking guy, big old mustache. This is Winfield Scott Hancock, the Union Civil War general, and so that's pretty cool. This is the date on this note here, is from the Act of August 4th, 1886. So this is an 1886 series silver certificate, and the Friedberg number on this happens to be 244. Let's see if I looked that up right. I'll look it up here again in a second to show you. But the script on the back is just insane. I mean, all of the fine work on these. Just like I said, twos everywhere. United States silver certificate, and lots of fine work on the scallops. And you know, these things look like seashells almost. If you've ever seen the inside of a seashell, it's got this kind of look to it. Inside of a clamshell, I should say more specifically. I'm from the desert. We don't have seashells. Okay, so but then the following note, check this out. So this is, you get also passed by the same law. So you see, it also says the Act of 1886. And so what happens is, you know, the laws that pertain to the printing of the bill usually maintain, they stay on there. When they change the design, then they'll put a new series of number on there. So this is actually series of 1891. So you've got a completely different look to it, and you got the silver certificate, and you got the $2 coming around the top here. And then on the side, we've got this. So this thing on the side that looks like it says IS, that is a US. You've seen a few of those. That's actually a U that strikes through the middle of the S to make it interchange to make the S look like a dollar sign. That was a pretty cool design. One of the things that's fun about you know, just the way that you see the script that's used on these notes is it kind of helps you understand just what the vision is over a time period and generation for style and design. And you know, so there's almost a look and feel to certain eras, right? So here you coming out of the Civil War, but for a couple decades already, but this has a kind of an Old West feel. And all of a sudden this is very turning into the 20th century, like especially the portrait here of William Wyndham. So this is there you go, William Wyndham. I'm not smart, his name's just on there. And you know, this portrait, he was the Secretary of the Treasury for a little bit in 1881, and then again 1889 to 1891. And so we've got some similar autographs on here, also with Rosecrans register of the Treasury, and then on this side you've got Nebuchadnezzar, Treasurer of the United States. Silver certificate, $2, and this is that small red seal that you'll see on so many notes. Well worn. One of my favorite elements of the overall design of this note is actually the word 2 over here with the stars upon ours. The stars in there, it's just really cool. Really cool. And then the back, you've got all kinds of 2s. Too many 2s. Too many 2s here. We've got all these little 2s scattered around here in the scallops. And then you look at this 2 and look at all the intricate work inside of the 2. It just, the designs on these just go forever and ever. And these notes in low grade are, $400 or $500 notes, even in low grade. You get them a little bit nicer, they'll be $600 or $700. And, look at the difference in design. You had this real busy pattern all the way to the back on the older note, and then the newer note, they were like, okay, let's open it up a little bit. We can still have a lot of intricate detail and do it this way. Let me see here. Also, here it is, the same verbiage from the other note. This certificate is receivable for, this one's got the whole receivable for customs, tax, and all public dues, and when so, it may be reissued, right? So there's some irony in what just happened there. So what's cool about these notes is they're just a very short-lived series. I actually don't, I'm using the Friedberg book here, but they don't have production rates in the Friedberg book. But that first note here, you can see you've got the different seals. There's only the small red, and large brown. And then there's the signatures: Rosecrans Jordan, Rosecrans Hyatt, Rosecrans Hyatt, Rosecrans Houston, Rosecrans Houston, large red, large brown. So what's fun about this note also is to have the brown seal. I always like it when those big brown seals are amongst my favorite. And then the next note there, get down to this one, and there's only the 2 different issues here. There's just the 245 and 246. Both have the small red seal. One's the Rosecrans Nebuchadnezzar, and one's the Tillman Morgan. And so there's those combinations that people purchase based on the autograph signature combinations, I should say, printed, of course, not actually autographed. I have never seen courtesy autographs on these notes. I'm guessing they're out there. Some of you guys who are currency wonks can go ahead and tell me that that you've had these things before, right? So very cool stuff, and I hope that you guys enjoy that and you learned something today. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.